Some places seem to breed loyalty in the local area. Now, this is usually a mixture of things. It's common culture. It's often there'll be a sporting club that brings everybody together, and it's just a common way of life. People are very, very proud of this particular area right here, the northeast of England. Everything's slightly different up here compared to the south, not more so than the accent some southerners profess to not be able to understand. Personally, I find it very endearing.
Vandals, I suppose, you know, makes you wonder what it's all about.
A boot?
Aye, you know, vandals, you know, what is it all about?
Oh, about, sorry.
Is this Anthony Gormley's finest work? Angel of the North.
Man, look, those lads are just doing a job of work, same as us. We're on their turf, man. We're happy enough to take their dice marks come the end of the week, aren't we?
Well, what's that got to do with it? We're earning it, doing it, because we're the best.
Hey, Bum, I tell you, he's always got to have the last word. It's hopeless, man, to like trying to beat your head against a brick wall.
Aye. Well, if you didn't bang it against a German bit, how's it'll fall down?
Solid metal. What have you got? Thank you. Oh, hello. And would you believe some little local rascals, probably with a crane crew, when this was first erected, within a few days of it being open, there was a massive Newcastle United number 9 Shearer shirt on there. No idea how they did it. If you know, please do leave a comment below. Looks like it's become a bit of a shrine for people who loved it here. Look, people who've passed on and obviously enjoyed this place. Look. Right, my mum's gone back to the car. Let's see what these two are up to.
Like, they had themselves proper jobs, you know, for a gun till, then they wouldn't date. A lot of them from broken homes.
Sorry, that was just a noise.
Okay, that last accent was a little unfair. He was probably from Sunderland, or I was going to say a worse town, but is there a worse town than Sunderland? Probably not for Geordies. Anyway, here is my favourite Geordie of all time.
I'm from Macedonia.
Huh? Well, fine by me, as long as you are not from Sunderland. I kind of get used to waking up to the sound of cows in the morning. Might have woken up with a few in me time, like. Didn't be daft, man. My team plays in black and white, don't they? I've just got a thing about companies. Yeah. It's 25k for you in your back sky.
And he went for it.
Why, aye. the same as a lot of Rastas driving up in BMWs, you know. Because I think it stands for Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Well, why do architects drive them?
Well, you know the difference between a Hedgehog and a Range Rover, don't you?
Nah.
A Hedgehog's got pricks on the outside.
Right, let's go to Durham.
Durham has always had a very interesting, eclectic mix of people, for it's always had a university here, but it's particularly famous for private schools. A lot of posh people come to Durham, so you've got a good mixture here of local people and posh people. Obviously, we're walking up to the hill to the cathedral now, but there is another accent here that some southerners are going to say, that's Geordie. It's not. There's an accent, I'd say it's not just County Durham, but pretty much County Durham, that we call Pityaker. And these people, this kind of accent is the local accent amongst the people that used to work down the pits and the coal mines. Have a listen to this.
I soon learned what was meant by the phrase taken Pitmatic.
I like when a Gulliver got a glyph and coped the tumen.
Why should he? I mean, how are you going to catch up?
They've two duns. I might have thought about it. Hello, it was different when there wasn't chuck and cheese.
Well, it was, yeah.
Bert was a comic and Geordie was a zoo. Yes, bad different flavour.
Just across from the cathedral is Durham Castle. Imagine the sights and the sounds here over the last 1,000 to 1,500 years. As you can see, today's graduation day. Traditionally seen as quite a posh university. My boy would have given his right nut to go here, but unfortunately, his dad hasn't got that kind of money.
Old Jones was like Cody.
Thai restaurant. In fact, Mrs B has just guided someone to their daughter's graduation, a Thai couple. We've heard loads of Thais speaking. It's one of those unis, isn't it, for international students. Are you going to follow them and stalk them and see if they got there, yeah?
No, they've already gone.
I've been sitting here in this retail park, just pontificating. Let me take my reading glasses off. Just thinking about really whether I could live here again. And I think I find it very difficult. I mean, a lot of things are easy, but the idea of the whole propaganda machine is difficult. People seem to get up in the morning, straight to the TV or their chosen media source and get straight on it, and then they spend the rest of the day or the week regurgitating to their friends what they've learned. You know, oh my God, the whole country's underwater. Watch out for the weather. You won't get parked there. You know, stuff like that, or about this war or whatever war the BBC are trying to tell you to focus on next. Anyway, so for that reason, I'd find it a little bit difficult. I don't subscribe to. I don't listen or watch or read any news channels or articles and weather forecasts or anything like that. I haven't for quite some time now. I've just realised, look, you see in the background there, the Angel of the North. Yeah, I'm sitting in a retail park, and that's the way that I can't speak for the UK, I can only speak for Mother England, and England seems to be going the way of retail parks. It was, when I left, it was going the way of supermarkets selling everything the high street once sold, but now you can go to a retail park, and at the edge of the retail park there will be a supermarket, and then there'll be, just looking here, there's Superdrug and Boots, competitors, B&M Bargains, where everything is dirt cheap. You get snacks, food, drinks, all sorts. Marks and Spencer's, clothes, and the food hall and the cafe. I'm looking at a furniture place, The Works, which is a book place, a news agent, the bed specialist, Smith's, toys, superstores, Go Outdoors, who, by the way, I was just about to buy two really nice t-shirts, two for £35. I thought, all right, why not? Took them to the counter. He said, are you a member? I said, no. Would you like to be a member? No, I wouldn't. Oh, well, these two t-shirts are 50 quid then. I said, right, you may shove those t-shirts. No, I didn't. I said, no thanks, and I walked out. But anyway, I digress. There's TK Maxx over there, Sports Direct. There's a few more places over there. There's the usual Home Base and McDonald's and everything else. And all you got to do, you park in one of these great big places with all the other sheep, and then you herd yourself around with the other sheep, and on you go. And here's my family lamb back. Oh, the missus bought herself a bag. Lovely. Look at that. She's got herself a bag. Oh.
So you've got to wind them up, then the bite. That's what's happening. You've got to live somewhere. We've been in 3 different places. You've got to live somewhere.
Well,
right?
you live in the street where I live. Straight up.
Well, you didn't need a turkey because you were effing and seeing there yesterday when I was kids. But I heard you. I heard you. I'm there. I'm not wrong. I'm not. You were standing aside all there and you were doing it, and she was doing the same, mate.